ballad and the ceiling fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout, I've been hit. This is it, this is it. I was walking along, drinking in sunshine when out of that orange-colored sky, flash, bam, alakazam, wonderful you came by. One look at my old timber, watch out for that flying glass, 'cause I found a melon and the ceiling fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout, I've been hit, this is it, this is it. I was walking along, minding my business when something came and hit me in the eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of an orange-colored purple stripe, pretty green polka-dotted sky. Flash, bam, alakazam, and goodbye.
Thank you, and welcome everyone to our concert tonight, our first concert of 2021, Songs of Love and Longing. That obviously was Orange Colored Sky, written by Milton DeLugg and William Stein. That's kind of a romantic love, right? That feeling of excitement, the butterflies in the belly when you first get to know somebody. But tonight we're going to do songs covering all the bases, all different kinds of love and longing, from love of family, love of friends, unrequited love, lost love, and obviously the love that we feel every time we get to share a night like this with you all.
Sure, you know, like the love that you feel when you're standing alone in an empty apartment in a cocktail dress and gym socks and singing to a wall-mounted webcam. No personal experience with that. I don't know what that is. But no, we're so excited to have you with us. We're going to keep it going with the next number, which is about some of the unexpected places you might find love. The soldier loves his rifle, the scholar loves his books, the farmer loves her horses, the film star loves her looks. There's a love the whole world over, wherever you may be. Some lose their rest for gay Mae West, but you're my cup of tea. Some talk of Alexander and some of Fred Astaire. Some like their heroes hairy, some like them debonair. Some prefer a curate or some an ADC. Some like a tough to treat them rough, but you're my cup of tea. Some are mad on Airedales and some on Pekingese, on tabby cats or parrots, on guinea pigs or geese. There are patients in asylum who think that they're a tree. I had an aunt who loved a plant, but you're my cup of tea. Some have bulging waistlines and some a bulbous nose, and some have floating kidney and some have hammer toes. Some have tennis elbow and some have housemaid's knee, and some I know have got BO. But you're my cup of tea. The adder loves the earthworm, the adder loves the sun, the polar bear an iceberg, the elephant a bun, the trout enjoys the river, enjoys the sea. The dog loves most the old lamp post, but you're my cup of tea. Yes, you're my cup of tea.
Lovely. That was called Foxtrot from a Play. The words were written by W.H. Auden, and the music was written by our dear friend Tom Herman. Now, you might remember from our very first concert last May, we were privileged to be able to play two of Tom's pieces, and we had such a great time learning and performing those, and we actually heard from so many of you that you loved hearing them. Mary Beth and I went to Tom, and we asked him what else he had in his library, and we were so thrilled and grateful that he was able to send a few more our way.
So we're going to hear two more from Tom Herman just now. The first is Consider, the text by Christina Rossetti, and then we'll revisit Let It Be You, a song we performed last year in 2020. That text is from Sarah Teasdale.
Consider the lilies of the field, whose bloom is brief. Whereas they, like them, we fade away, as doth the leaf, as doth a leaf. Consider the sparrows of the air, of small account. Our God doth view whether they fall or mount. He guards us too. Consider the lilies that do neither spin nor toil, yet are most fair. What profits all this care and all this coil? Consider the birds that have no barn nor harvest weeks. God gives them food. Much more our Father seeks to do us good. Much more our Father seeks to do us good. Let it be you who lean above me on my last day. Let it be you who shut my eyelids forever, and I say a good night, as you have said it all of these years, with the old look, with
Thank you so much again to Tom Herman for sharing those two pieces with us. We were honored to perform them. If you're joining us for the first time or you haven't been with us for a while, you'll have noticed that Daryl's face and fingies were featured on the screen for those last two pieces. That is part of our patented 50% live, 100% of the time technological workaround. There's a lot of not very interesting reasons why Daryl in the Berkshires and me here in Brooklyn can't play live at the same time, having to do with delay. So our workaround is that whoever you're seeing featured on screen is the one singing live in that moment. So we are grateful to you, Daryl, for playing those for us this evening.
Absolutely. And speaking of live, you see both of us right now. We are 100% live in this chat. And speaking of chat, I know that you all are out there being live in the chat right now. So for those of you who are watching in a web browser or on certain devices, you'll see a little chat box right next to the video. If you haven't yet, we encourage you to hop in there, introduce yourself to your fellow audience members, and say hello. Mary Beth and I aren't tracking that live during the show, but as we have done in the past, in a couple songs' time, about halfway through, we're going to check in with our roving audience correspondent and connect with all of you. At this time, though, we are going to lean into the and longing part of the show by turning to a piece called Begin the Beguine by Cole Porter.
When they begin the Beguine, it brings back the sound of music so tender. It brings back a night of tropical splendor. It brings back a memory evergreen. I'm with you once more under the stars, and down by the shore an orchestra's playing, and even the palms seem to be swaying when they begin the Beguine. To live it again is past all endeavor, except when that tune touches my heart, and there we are swearing to love forever and promising never, never to part. What moment divine, what rapture serene, till clouds came along to disperse the joy we had tasted. And now when I hear people curse a chance that was wasted, I know but too well what they mean. So don't let them begin the Beguine. Let our love that was once a fire remain an ember. Let it sleep like the dead desire I only remember. When they begin the Beguine, no, yes, let them begin the Beguine. Let them play till the stars that were overhead return above you, till you whisper to me once more, darling, I love you. And we suddenly know what heaven we're in when they begin the Beguine. When they begin the Beguine. I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black, and no, there's nothing that I would not do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highways of regret. The winds of change are rolling wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dream come true. No, babe, there's nothing that I would not do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
We are really excited tonight to tell you about a special new project that we're working on. We obviously love sharing so much these moments with you all during these concerts, but since we can only do a few concerts per year, we decided that we wanted to share some music with you in between those. So tonight we're announcing that we will be releasing polished recordings of some of our songs every couple weeks. You can find these by going to our website, MBxD.live, and we're also going to be, they're also available through a podcast app. So if you have a podcast app, you can just search for MBxD and subscribe there, and they'll download to your device right when they're released. We are excited about this opportunity to stay connected to you. We're also excited about the first two episodes, which are live right now. So you can find them on our website. The first is a new recording of The Little Room, which some of you might remember from our concert in November. And episode 2 is an interview with the writers of that song, Peter Lurie and Lisa Grunwald. They sat down with Mary Beth and I, had a really interesting conversation about the history of that piece and how it came to be. So again, we're really excited to be able to share those with you. They'll come out every couple weeks, and we hope that you'll take a listen and let us know what you think of them. And speaking of connecting to you all, I think we're ready to turn it over to Mary Beth and our roving audience correspondent.
Hello, all, and hello. Whoa, tangled. She's tangled. Okay.
Whether we be in Baltimore, New York City, Portland, or Williamstown, I feel I speak for all of us and start by saying we're on the couch, y'all. There's love, there's longing, there's sweatpants, and there are full freaking hearts tonight. Great job so far, MBxD.
Thank you. Wait, I'm adjusting the brightness so we can see a beautiful face. Oh, amazing. Thank you. This is my sister, Julia Alexander. She has been our audience correspondent for everything. She reads the chat. She takes her notes. Show them your notes.
I know, screen pen.
Nothing like an elementary school teacher to take notes for you. Thank you so much for representing the people. So they're sharing what they're wearing. Please share what you're wearing in the chat. Let us know how comfy you are.
To be clear, I'm making sweatpant assumptions on behalf of us all. I am not wrong. But you may share what you're wearing. I'll tell you what people are sharing, Mary Beth.
Please.
Hashtag amazing, amazing perfection and total killer for Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Mentions of casual weeping. Mentions of a whistle queen. Mentions art sweater and an orange colored shirt to match the sky.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Shout out to my friend Zara for helping me figure out how to match a lipstick to this sweater. Thank you, Zara, in my time of need.
And shout out to all of us who didn't even put on our pants tonight. This is a home concert at its best.
This is a home concert at its best. While I have you on the phone, I want to say happy birthday to my nephew, your child, Alexis.
2 years young, baby.
Just turned 2, and a happy birthday to both of our cousin Luke. Hi, Luke, who just turned 7 and is having such a big boy year. We love you, Luke. Julia, last time we had you on as our audience correspondent, we beautifully segued into a duet, but I wish we had one this time.
I wish I'd showered.
Wait, hold on. I think we do have a duet this time. Psych out, audience. I couldn't trick you for that long. Julia is not only a talented reporter, but also a musician in her own right. Let's hit it. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, everyone.
Love you.
As the music at the banquet, as the wine before the meal, as the firelight in the night, so are you to me. As the ruby in a setting, as the fruit upon the tree, so are you to me.
Thank you, Julia, so much for joining us for that song. That was So Are You to Me, originally by East Mountain South. That has long been one of my favorite songs, and I was so thrilled that the two of you, Julia and Marybeth, were able to bring that to such a rich life. So thank you so much. We are now going to pivot to the Broadway section of the show. Broadway, as you all know, famed for approaching the topics of love and longing with subtlety and nuance, as Marybeth will now demonstrate singing selections from Showboat and Camelot.
To dream that I would discover the perfect lover someday. I knew I'd recognize him if ever he came round my way. I always used to fancy then he'd be one of those godlike kind of men with a giant brain and a noble head, like the heroes bold in the books I've read. But along came Bill, who's not the type at all. You'd meet him on the street and never notice him. His form and face, his manly grace are not the type that you would find in a statue, and I can't explain. It's surely not his brain that makes me thrill. I love him because he's wonderful, because he's just my Bill. He can't play golf or tennis or polo or sing a solo or row. He isn't half as handsome as dozens of men that I know. He isn't tall or straight or slim, and he dresses far worse than Ted or Jim. And I can't explain why he should be just the one man in the world for me. He's just my Bill, an ordinary guy. He hasn't got a thing that I can brag about, and yet to be up on his knee, so comfy and roomy, feels natural to me. And I can't explain, it's surely not his brain that makes me thrill. I love him because I don't know, because he's just my Bill. If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I never could go. Your hair streaked with sunlight, your lips red as flame, your skin with a luster that puts gold to shame. But if I'd ever leave you, it couldn't be in autumn. How I'd leave in autumn, I never Could I leave you running merrily through the snow, or on the wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? Oh, if I'd ever leave you, it couldn't be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so. Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never would I leave you at all. Got distracted by my Robert Goulet impression. Okay. Where is love? Does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath the willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Where is she? Whom I close my eyes and see? Will I ever know the sweet hello that's made for only me? Who can say where she may hide? Must I travel far and wide till I am beside the someone who I can mean something to? Where is love? Somewhere out there, someone saying a prayer that we'll find one another in that big somewhere out there. And even though I know how very far apart we are, I know there's some way that we're looking at the same bright star. And even though I know how very far apart we are, it's nice to know that somewhere looking at the same bright star. Somewhere out there, if love can see us through, then we'll be together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true. Somewhere out there, if love can see us through, then we'll be together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true.
Thank you so much. That last little medley was such a wonderful mix of our childhoods. Where is Love from Oliver? Mary Beth grew up listening to that all the time and singing it along with her family. And Somewhere Out There was one of my early loves from the movie An American Tail. As we wrap up tonight's show, don't forget to stay in touch with us by visiting our website, MBxD.live, and listen to those recordings we'll be releasing, including a few from tonight's show. And of course, we just want to say thank you so much to all of you for joining us, for spending some time with us to hear songs of love and longing. Those two are the emotions that we feel most on nights like tonight. Loving getting to share all of this music with you, and wishing for that day when we can share it with you in person. It seems fitting then that we're going to end with a song called Dreaming of You. It's a laid-back little jam, one of Selena's most popular hits. So feel free to sing or snap along, and we will look forward to seeing you at the next show. Good night.
Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too. I'm gonna nail it this time. 'Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room, dreaming about you and me. Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I still can't believe that you came up to me and said, I love you. I love you too, 'cause I'm dreaming with you tonight till tomorrow and for all of my life. And there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room,